My name is Kevin Mesina. I'm from Los Angeles, California. I'm part of the Westside Volkswagen Club, and I drive a 1972 Volkswagen Bug. When I bought this car, I was 20 years old. I've always liked old cars. So when I had the opportunity to buy a Volkswagen, and I got the chance to do it, I bought it. My cousin had one. My dad used to tell me he used to take it to Irwindale and race it all the time. And every single time I seen him driving one, I was like, I need an old car. And then my dad's friend was selling this one, so I was like, perfect opportunity to buy one. So I purchased it. It's been a fun journey, and I got my younger brother into it now. It's a good bonding time for us. Volkswagen to me is iconic. You know, everybody sees a Volkswagen, they punch you and shit. So everybody's like, get the Volkswagen. So I went for the Volkswagen, and I bought it not knowing how to drive it.
So you didn't know how to drive stick shift?
Nope. Bought it. My dad picked it up, brought it home, taught me the next weekend. Haven't put the keys down since. 7 years, somewhere around there. So I bought it in I think 2015, and then I decided to restore it like 2 years later, and I did it in a whole year. I painted it, I did the interior myself, the carpet kit I installed myself, I did suspension, I have a 3-inch narrow beam, I dropped 2 clicks in the rear. Everybody was talking me out of lowering it. You know, my dad was like, don't lower, you're gonna have issues. My girl was the same way, so I was like, I wanna lower it. So went with the beam, you know, and don't regret it at all. I felt a better steering when I went lower, honestly. Because I had started off with just the drop spindles, and then Rudy had told me from the club, he was like, if you drop it with just 2.5 drop spindles, you're gonna wanna go lower. And sure enough, after I did the drop spindles, I went lower about maybe 3-4 months later. I invested in the beam, and I was like, I gotta go lower. She doesn't like that it's lower. You know, she hates that it's lower, but she knows I enjoy it. She knows I have a lot of fun with it, so she supports it. I have a 1600 dual port. It runs like a champ, no problems. I have 6 6x9s. I want to put some subs in there this year, hopefully, but we'll see. Daily driving, rain or shine. There's no day this car is parked, unless I'm out of town, but other than that, I'm driving it. Furthest I've driven it was probably to meet in the middle in Solvang. 2 hours there, 2 hours back, roughly. It was a good trip. The people, you know, I started coming around, hanging out with them, and good vibes, good people, very helpful, very knowledgeable. So they asked me to be part of the club, and I was cool with it. I was cool with all the people in there, a lot of the good guys in there. We meet up at Santa Monica Pier, but due to COVID, you know, the pier is closed, so we meet at Dockweiler, first Sunday of every month. You know, whenever you meet someone, I used to have one. Everybody used to have a Volkswagen growing up, you know? So I thought it was just funny, people trying to tell me that they used to put 6 people in a car. And you know, me and my girl, we good like that. We feel like we don't need nobody in the back seat. People used to jam-pack people in high school, supposedly back in the days. People used to tell me, I used to buy these for $500, $600. And you can't find that no more. You know, you get lucky, maybe someone don't know what they have or just trying to get rid of it, you'll get lucky. But other than that, you spending money for a Volkswagen. You know, they're iconic cars. You don't see them often, like people say. They're just something that people appreciate when they see them. And people are starting to realize like these are not easy to come by anymore, so I can start putting a higher price tag on that. There's nothing like the VW community. I've heard it from other people that are not into Volkswagens, that the community in Volkswagens is big. If someone goes down, everybody stops and helps or asks or gives you ideas of what it could be. You know, they're very helpful, very open to lending a hand, and that's something I really appreciate. Because when I came into it, I didn't know much, you know. And over time, you know, you get info, you start working on your own stuff, and people start giving you knowledge on it, and it's very much appreciated. It fits my style, I would say. You know, I have a Type 2 shifter in there. It's tall. People don't realize when I have it in there, I put a beer tap on it so it's even higher. Yeah, so I put a lot of hours in on my own. So that's what I take pride in. And it's my car. You know, I made all the choices. Actually, my younger brother picked out the paint color, I'm not gonna lie. But as far as suspension, wheels, and the way I went about it, I did everything on my own. And I can say that. I can take pride in that I decided what to do with the car. It's not something I would want to sell. You know, I enjoy it. And like I said, I put too many hours into it. But you know, money talks. There's always Volkswagens to buy out there. Maybe a bus, a bay window. We'll see. Shout out to the Westside family. You know, all the guys in the club, Rudy, Ernesto, and all them. Albert, Marcos, good people right there. You know, put me up on game, give me some knowledge on everything. There's a lot of people I can thank, but the list just goes on and on. It's the funnest car you'll drive, by far. It feels like a go-kart. Whether you're driving fast or not, you hit 70 miles per hour or 60 miles per hour in a stock bug, you feel you holding on for life. But it's fun. Anybody that tells me that they want one, I tell them to go for it. You won't regret it. And then they're always, they're gonna keep their value, so you're not losing on anything. It's an investment in the long run.